So 4 games, no promise beyond that. So if you're on those other platforms and you see these 4 games coming, please don't take it as some signal that everything's coming. It's not.
It's not.
And we're going to learn.
What did you learn, Phil?
Now, I love that part where Phil said these people think these games are coming. They're not. But look, the last couple of weeks have been crazy in its Xbox community. Some of my favorite Xbox guys in the past, like Tim Dog, has completely flipped the script. He says he doesn't trust Xbox. He says, I'm not an Xbox fanboy anymore.
No way.
Tim Dog was one of my favorite Xbox guys in the community, but it is what it is. He has moved on.
Why he do that?
This whole thing has exposed so much about these people trying to be insiders. Now, immediately after this podcast, I went to Twitter and I saw some of these guys double down on what they said before.
Double down?
Some of the guys said, no, these games are going to go to PlayStation in the future. There are definitely going to be more games, and you people are stupid for thinking these games are not going to go. Listen, man, I can only go by what Phil Spencer, Matt Booty, and Sarah Bond said at the podcast. We can't go about what's going to happen in the future. We'll worry about that when we get there. But you guys said all types of damn Xbox games was going to PlayStation and Nintendo. Now, obviously, a few games, well, 4 games to be more specific, is going to those platforms. But Hi-Fi Rush, Sea of Thieves, Pentiment, Grounded, apparently, bro, okay, I mean, those games are what it is, but people said they were going full third party.
What?
Like this guy, King Thrash, he said,
What I say?
There will be a lot of podcasts today, but the roundtable always let the dust settle before we speak on it, nigga.
Sounds true.
We have been telling the future for years now.
Pretty much confirmed.
While most of these podcasts have been pretending they knew.
Like your podcast.
Roundtable Saturday, 2 p.m. Pacific.
Don't miss it.
Time, we will have a full breakdown of today's events.
Yep.
RIP Xbox channels.
Yeah, that was me.
RIP PlayStation fanboy salt videos. Join us, nigga.
What time to
Bring flowers, nigga.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
How? Predator black guy?
Now look, man. I know this guy thinks he knows every damn thing, but
I do.
This guy said Xbox is going full third party. He said Xbox is going to stop making consoles.
Well, the reality of this is Microsoft is waving the white flag because they failed. They failed to make
King Thrash wrong?
Xbox, the platform, the console, a viable competitor in this space.
Thanks.
And when Phil Spencer came over last year, what did he say? We lost. The wording he used was, we lost the worst generation to lose.
They lost every
generation. Was the Xbox One generation. You have to be completely blinkered to think that everything is going smooth sailing.
The minute the PlayStation was dropping it, that's when I lost all fucking, like, I lost all sorts of kumbaya, okayness. That shit was like, nah, that doesn't fucking work.
You think it's too far when they hit PlayStation?
Once it became PlayStation a part of this room, like, no, don't fuck them all. No, you don't port this shit anywhere. I don't care how many people don't play Hi-Fi Rush for the next 5 years. Don't port that shit anywhere.
But they did.
The appeal of an Xbox is even less than it is now, and it's pretty bad right now.
We've been getting our ass beat for the last 10 years for exclusive.
They're never gonna win.
But winning is what to you?
You tell me.
IGN's little gold star?
We don't know where it stops with Hi-Fi Rush. The line could easily be moved further than Hi-Fi Rush, and before you know it,
then what stops the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one?
If you start bringing these games, what's next?
I'm looking at it from this standpoint. You put Hi-Fi Rush over there, Sea of Thieves, we don't know what's next.
If you're willing to do it the Hi-Fi Rush, what else are you willing to test it with?
Because once you dip your toe, it's gonna be all of it. Okay, Master Chief Collection will show up.
Slippery slip.
It's a slippery slope. A lot of people will say slippery slope.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope.
What you're saying slippery
I
slope
get worried
type
about
of situation. Like, okay, so if this not, then maybe the next thing might not be.
And if you start to pick these lines, they're going to get grayed out eventually.
Like, how long before Hi-Fi Rush becomes Halo and Gear?
13 months.
You know what I mean?
Until it happens. Because it will. Because look, eventually there's no actual good reason for them to just stop there. Everyone's like, oh, it'll never be Halo.
How about Halo? Now I'm going to have a problem. You see what I mean?
You want to hear something crazy? You want to hear something that really is probably fucked up and mentally fucked up?
And I'll be damned over my dead body, you damn dirty hooved brothers. If you get Halo, if they bring Halo over there, they'll lose a lot of my support. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
So you're saying that won't happen? Oh, live service games. We should. Isn't Halo Infinite a live
That's what I'm saying,
service?
bro. Are you saying it?
Halo is a game as a service title.
No,
It's okay.
you just go down this path, and essentially every game is fair game at that point, right?
There used to be a green tower alone on the sea. You became the light of the dark side of me. Love remained a drug, that's the high, not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can't be seen?
Let's go. I told y'all I'ma take on y'all motherfucking things. Ooh, I'm taking Halo 2. I told y'all in 23, yeah. But y'all niggas say places and thrash. And so now y'all looking dumb as a witch. I told you niggas to back the fuck up. You didn't listen. You never learned. Nigga, I don't even want that. Do you want that shit? Who the fuck wants Halo? Nobody is old. It's been remained 16. My power, my pleasure, my pain. 16 times that part came in. And hey, when it'll be in my store. Cause did you know that when it snows, my eyes become mountains and something. Baby, I want Halo, I want Gears, I want Forza 10. Ooh, fuck, I get a rush like stay on the these grass. Now that your roses or blue or green or whatever it is, a light hits the bloom on the face. I play guitars to your tears, nigga. I don't give a fuck who you thought you was following, nigga. That nigga Philip follow me. I've been kissed by a rose on my face. Mwah, nigga. A grunt-looking rose, nigga. A Halo Cortana bitch-looking rose. All in the face mouth area, nigga. And then Cortana went lower. It's the reason why she blew, nigga. Nigga, I told you niggas that PlayStation gonna win. Console war been over. You didn't listen. But it's the power, the pleasure, the pain. Nigga, hey, listen. It's okay if you lose, as long as I win. Cause did you know that when it snows, your tears take like ice cream, and I would just drink all its walls, I guess. I don't know, baby. I'm playing Halo, are you playing Halo Divers? No, I bet you bitch ass niggas don't play a thing, yeah. But now that your roses are blue, I'll get back to this video. I'll let you bots talk, you nigga dumbass niggas thought you was winning when you was losing.
Xbox games on PlayStation, it's the death knell. What happened?
Guys, so they took a portion of this article, as they usually do, right? They cherry pick a little portion that says that the CFO said that they were looking to expand some of their games on, PlayStation and even Nintendo. But if you look at the whole conversation, and context is everything, people. And I put a tweet about this because it's like, it was obvious that he was talking about the ABK deal, and he was talking about games like COD, but people are going to run with it. Oh no, he said that he wants to put games on PlayStation. They're going third party, and they all ran out to the streets and celebrated. They were happy about getting Xbox games on their platform. And that's what's hilarious, right? And, you try to talk to him, you try to tell him, calm him down. Hey, this is not what he was talking about. It's about, read the rest of it. Context, people. Come on, reading comprehension.
No, you're asking for too much
in this
there.
community.
You're
Big
asking
time.
for too much there.
Oh my gosh, way too much.
I just thought, I'm just capturing all the receipts.
Me too.
Of all these Xbox third party shit. I'm just capturing all of them. And I didn't even realize that a couple of hours later, this article would come out and it would completely them in the ass. So it's quite funny, but it does show.
It sure is.
There's a communication problem. Microsoft generally, get Tim or whoever out there. There needs to be singing of the. You got to be careful with the way
a communication problem. It's a listening problem. It's a comprehension problem.
It sure is.
Like
it's a stupid problem, is what it is.
It's a lot of people out there not understanding what they're listening to. I mean, they're sitting there listening, blah 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 blah. PlayStation, PlayStation, third party, and they ran with it. Like it was just dumb. It was really ignorant.
This is now the third time I've had to record this video, so if I'm a little delirious, don't mind me. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. What a hell of a week have we had already, huh?
Yeah.
The past 2.5 weeks have been nothing but insane, with everybody thinking they knew what was going on, pretending to be actual insiders, swearing that every single game was coming to PlayStation from Xbox, thinking they knew what was going on, claiming Starfield was going to the PS5, pretty much guessing the fact that Xbox is going to be no more after this business update. But then what actually happened? An entire absolute nothing burger.
Something burger.
So yeah, it looks like the games going to the PlayStation 5 are going to be Hi-Fi Rush, Grounded, Sea of Thieves, and Pentiment. Boy, what a stacked year PS5 is going to have, am I right? And on top of that, it was even confirmed that Indiana Jones and Starfield were not going to be those games going to PS5, and it is not going to be a signal for PlayStation 5 owners to think that they have to wait for games to go from Xbox to PlayStation. So,
how'd that turn out?
Here we are again. Everyone thought they were an insider. Everyone thought they knew what was going on, and it turns out that everyone was actually wrong. People taking victory laps way too early, thinking that they were right after 2 years of being proven wrong every single time. Others swearing they didn't need an Xbox anymore by selling it. Here are some back-to-back tweets from J-Dub. You're gonna love these. He can't wait to play Forza Horizon 6 on his PS5 Pro, two things that don't even exist yet. Boys, this one a fun one. Let's not forget the time he wanted to go ahead and celebrate with his PlayStation Nation about Xbox waving the white flag and no longer having exclusives and playing all those Xbox games on his PS5. Didn't these all age like milk? And here we go again with him saying inevitable about Halo Infinite, Indiana Jones, Gears, Forza Horizon, and Starfield being on PlayStation. My boy.
Listen, look, if y'all expect me to talk through these, I'm not, okay? I just hear there's all the receipts. All right. Look, Halo came. We knew Halo was going to come. That's the final apple. Everything that I said came true. This was the last one on the tree. And here we are. Halo, PlayStation. Gears, PlayStation. Forza, PlayStation. You have absolutely nothing left. I'm just here to look at the receipts and make fun of y'all along the way. Because me, it's entertaining to watch and remind everyone just how wrong all of you were. Just in case you pretend that you were right or you just ignore it and don't say anything. And I mean everybody shown today. And there's plenty more. So sit back, eat popcorn, turn on the fan, I don't know. Get you some Reese's filled pretzel bites. And let's listen to the rest of these bots do what they do as I clown them in the middle of intervals when necessary.
The end of the console war is here, and a media crapstorm set expectations that Xbox was going full third party. The most shocking part of the Xbox business update is that most everyone was completely wrong.
Eventually.
To be honest, I will just come out and say, because I don't have a problem with saying this, but I feel like Tim Stewart is one of those guys that wants to see these games go everywhere. I really do.
Yep.
Because we've seen him in interviews say these games are going everywhere. And we're like, wait, what? You know, you PlayStation guys have picked up on that. Yeah. So
Phil has to clean it up.
so I believe he's a lot like Terry Myerson in a way.
Hargeet, what are your thoughts on this confirmation from Tom Warren? Do you believe what he's saying?
So, I mean, look, the stuff being there is there, right? That doesn't necessarily mean that it is confirmation that it's going to happen. However, the differences here are like, on PC, it's still in Game Pass. On Xbox, it's still in Game Pass. So if you're on Nintendo or PlayStation, it's not in Game Pass. Therefore, it's money that you have to, spend to buy the game. I'm not sure this is such a great thing. To me, this is a bad idea since it's the first new IP they had in the generation. And it's the first good, big Japanese thing they have, right? So in a while, right? They, did they really have anything before this since like the Lost Odyssey and
I was
Blue Dragon
literally going
days?
to say Blue Dragon and the last
like-
Lost Odyssey was probably the last ones. There was
Right.
there was a couple of like RPGs after that, but they weren't as important as this.
Yeah, and I mean we had that, the what was that? The dragon. It was the game
the Panzer Dragoon.
No. It was the one that got canceled. Scalebound.
Yes.
That got canceled. Right. That was gonna be the next one, but yeah, that didn't happen. So this is kind of an odd one where you say like, why does this need to come over? Like there was the potential for on a case by case basis, but the case by case was when there was legacy on that platform. There's no legacy. This is a brand new IP, so there's no real good reason to do this. The problem is if this is true, then the other one is true as well, which would be Sea of Thieves, which just opens up the door for everything. So at that point, you might as well just say you're third party. It's just a question of maybe it's timed third party. So you have to wait a year. Who's going to care, right? If you're a player in Europe and you bought a PlayStation, you say, I'll just wait a year. Like you're never going to buy an Xbox at that point. So you might as well just kill the box. At that point, the main problem isn't just that Xbox console sales will dip. Game Pass will be the problem. Will it actually be able to sustain itself? The answer is no, it won't. So it's a gamble that Microsoft has to make to say, do we care about Game Pass? Yes or no? If we don't, fair enough, then this is the end of that.
The Wed Dwagon comes out here saying, alert emoji. Phil Spencer says Starfield and Indiana Jones are not part of the first 4 games releasing on Nintendo and PlayStation by Xbox, but does not rule out the possibility to arrive on PS5.
God. Oh. It's the clown again. Oh, why is it always the clown? I mean, I knew it was gonna be the clown. We all knew it was gonna be the clown sooner or later.
Red Dragon, you know what I fucking love about you? You're actually... I really do think it. I think you are in the IQs of the low 70s, even below that in the low 60s. Because this is not at all what was said. You love doing these things like, oh, all they do is lie. Phil Spencer lies. Xbox lies. They're all liars. But yet what you do is you take a small kernel of truth and then you wrap it around in a lie and it makes it sound convincing. You see, the thing is here, you said the first 4, which means there's going to be more, which in reality, that's not what was said at all. Because Phil Spencer even said this is not a signal for you to think that other games are going to the PlayStation. Surprise.
Let's talk about Microsoft going third party.
If you're going third party, then just bloody say it. You're third party.
Xbox just give up at that point because I was like, we rally behind this brand because we've been following it for decades.
Jez Gordon did a really good investigation where he's like, there's been rumors for a long time that the backwards old catalog might go to other things.
Let's get to the elephant in the room. According to Tom Henderson, right, Nate? The game that people are concerned about is
Hi-Fi Rush, the 2023 Shadow Drop game.
This is an Xbox game. It's special. And Chai is on another level.
Is supposed to be coming to either Switch, but now maybe it's only coming to PlayStation 4 and maybe Nintendo Switch would be back and pad up to PS5.
It's a slippery slope.
But because they're the market leader, they are not entitled to shit. Nothing.
And we have this vision of what the brand can do. And you're essentially removing yourself as a competitor.
Xbox is already devalued, right? Because of like the PC and cloud gaming. They keep talking all this nonsense stuff. And
You saw it, right?
I saw people get rage over it.
Just stop. Enough.
I do not want to see one piece of effing content make its way to PlayStation. Not one IP, not one game that is an Xbox exclusive.
So, guys, absolutely under no circumstance is PlayStation that can't go on. Then it's a problem.
Cannot do that. Cannot do that. Cannot sleep in the army like that. That's just crazy, man.
Well, the first exclusive you got, new IP, we're going to take that and not make it exclusive. Why?
You have to be clear. What games? Are we going to allow some games? What games? How do we know which games you're going to allow in the future?
Messaging, huh?
It's all messaging. It's
Interesting.
all messaging.
Well, let me
The next one's going to be, well, this game would be good on PlayStation. I don't want to hear it. I'm done with it. I put Blade behind it.
Yeah.
Can you guarantee that's going to be exclusive? Because I can't guarantee it's going to be exclusive.
Xbox people are mad because they finally got a win, only for it to ho-ho to the competition. I don't know what that means. But
see, that's the thing. Like
I saw
that
mostly
finally
Sony
get
people,
that
actually.
mindset of like, oh, we got to win, but now it's going to be on like that's just ammo for that's just shit for like console war stuff, which doesn't fucking matter, man. It's just so stupid. But
I want them to value the Xbox fanboy.
We went through the worst generation with Xbox One, stayed loyal to your platform. This is our freaking generation.
What a reason to like prop up like the Xbox console.
I need to know that when you have first-party freaking studios, they're making games for my platform.
Yeah.
Not for the other people's platforms.
Now, is this the emotionality of a hardcore Xbox guy? PlayStation fans, get ready. Shy. You're not feeling that?
On my head the whole time.
Your timeline gonna be crazy.
that whole mindset of like, hey, we have a win now, but now it's gonna come out on Switch 2 years later. It's like, is it what is that? Where is your loyalty? Isn't it more of a win for more people to play the game and for the company to do better by selling to more people? Like, isn't that the win?
How much time have you been waiting for this? For chance number 2. You need a break to make the bullshit okay. Yes, Game Pass. That's the reason, bitch. We're not good enough. At the end of the day, they needed PlayStation to live. Y'all niggas needed a distraction, and so I brought the Africans to sing the sad songs. Memories are fine to me. I'm getting Halo. It's definitely empty, I promise you that. These niggas not gonna get a piece of mind as long as I'm around. In the arms of a Zimbabwean angel. Use a Halo plane to fly away, my niggas. In the arms of Cortana's computer titties I lay. May I find comfort in Cortana's Halo level titties. She ain't got no nipples though. Xbox niggas are the Pikachu of this segment. Somebody adopt this puppy. It has fucked the shit out of Xbox gamers. This is what it looks like when Phil Spencer is sad. He just fucks gamers. It don't make a difference how long you've been loyal to Xbox. It's easy to believe that Halo would do better on PlayStation. It's sad how much dick sucking of Phil Spencer you had to do. It brought you to your knees. In the arms of Oprah Winfrey saying, you get a game, you get a game, we all get a game. In the arms of a dehydrated Amy Hood, do we expect 30% more in profit margin? That dog got a suspicious look, looking like Sarah Bond walking up on you niggas. Yep, that's Sarah Bond alright. Y'all following the shit that she say. She the next one smashing. She don't even got a dingaling to smash with. She literally dry humping y'all backs. She got a grip on you niggas, letting it loose. Oh, did she bust one? In the arms of Master Chief with blue armor, do we accept Halo? We just won't buy it. Halo would definitely find comfort, finally, being on a console of greatness. Thank you, Africans and bald-headed girls. Good shit.
Ultimately, this whole thing ended up being one big underwhelming disappointment for those that were waiting to see Xbox make a major leap, announce something completely shocking and unbelievable, showing new hardware, announcing new games, or the other side, people so negative and waiting for Xbox to bend the knee, give up, go full third party, and prove that they were right all along. Those people that were expecting Game Pass to have some type of big major change, a drop off or cancellation of the service altogether, saying all this time that they were right, that Xbox's sustainability in Game Pass and making big AAA games only on their platform was not feasible. All of them were wrong. Here today, Xbox has doubled down to continue to bring their games where they are on all these devices that are within the Xbox ecosystem and on their official platform. In fact, the only new updates we got were that Activision and Blizzard games were going to be announced soon to come to Game Pass and starting March 28th. The fairly new Diablo 4 is ready to come to Game Pass for 34 million subscribers, meaning that the service is still growing and they have no signs or any energy to close that down or, as rumors suggested, add a tier or move first-party games up into a higher tier or take them off of Game Pass. None of that is happening. A lot of that, I was expecting major changes from Xbox to either cut the legs out from underneath Game Pass, bring some anti-consumer practice that would help them move forward, but it actually looks like Xbox is a lot healthier than people expected during this big storm of rumors and ideals that went over an entire week with Xbox supposedly going third party. In fact, if you're wondering about the future of consoles, Xbox did not mention anything other than Phil saying last week they will continue to make Xbox hardware and consoles. That is the future for them. But the CEO of AMD said that they expect console sales to decline with their hardware they're putting into the machines. Also, the CEO of PlayStation said they expect, and also the leadership from PlayStation and Xbox said they do expect console sales to decline in the coming year. So this is the reality of exclusivity, where it will be more dissolved or more gray area about which games will come to other platforms. And it looks like, thanks to what Phil Spencer has communicated here today, that almost all games, and especially the major new titles like Indiana Jones, Starfield, Blade, Elder Scrolls, the new Fallout 5 in 2035 or whenever that is, those will all be exclusive to Xbox and will not be coming to PlayStation. That is, unless by 2035, we just don't have consoles anymore.
What you just saw was a fraction of the footage that I have. All the stuff I showed is a fraction of the footage I have taken from all over YouTube, right? It's not like I just went and found these. Like some people videos on there. Shout out to Blaze. I use some of his shit. Shout out to some other people. I don't know their names, but still. I just wanted to compile what people were saying back then. I wanted to show y'all what they were saying to prove the point of all this bad mouth and all the disrespect, all the way you wanted to ignore what people were, like me, were telling you straight up and down. And y'all ignored it in order to try to continue this bullshit. You fucking knew. You saw the signs just like I saw the signs. I didn't have nobody with no insiders come and tell me nothing. I didn't read nothing from no journalist. I just looked at exactly what was in my face. And you did the same exact thing, except you chose to keep the lie going for as long as you possibly can keep it going. And if you really were blindsided by what's going on with Xbox now, rather than what was going on a year ago, right? This is like a year, like this past year has been devastating for Xbox and people who think they follow Xbox. who think they know Xbox. They don't know nothing clearly about Xbox. Not the history, not the future. They are only here, and all of them are parroting the same dude who just lied. All of them know that Phil Spencer lied to them because I just showed it. Almost everybody in this video was saying Phil Spencer said 4 games and only 4 games. Now that he has lied, where is the videos going in on Phil Spencer? Where is the video? Y'all should be ending Xbox. Don't let Xbox end you. All of y'all should be unsubscribing from Game Pass, not because you don't like Game Pass, but because you don't like the direction that Microsoft is going. Right now, Xbox is clearly not making the money it needs to make. Game Pass is clearly not making the money that it needs to make. There's so much shit coming down. There are more people looking to get fired. There are people quitting. There are people not liking the direction. And yet and still, you sit and you wonder. You sit and you lie. You sit and you pretend. You sit and you talk shit about real gamers who are trying to tell gamers, hey, this is what's going on, not what they saying. But instead, they all got together and read seemingly off a script, trying to debunk everything people like me were saying, trying to let Xbox gamers know, hey, you are following the wrong path. Get out of Game Pass now. They're going to raise the price of Game Pass. They're going to put all these games on PlayStation anyway. Sounded impossible, but they've already been doing it. This was in the plans before Phil Spencer even started. This was in the plans when they fucking had Ori the Blind Forest on Nintendo Switch, and y'all still just ignored the future of Xbox. Y'all still want to point out what PlayStation's doing. Oh, PlayStation put games on PC. PlayStation been putting exclusives on PC for years. Exclusives. Things weren't even on PlayStation. Y'all come with the excuse of, oh, Sony put Helldivers on Xbox. And it's like, yeah, they did. For your information, yeah. There's a reason why they put Helldivers in, not God of War. Is Halo the equivalent of Helldivers? Is Forza the equivalent of Helldivers? Is Gears the equivalent of Helldivers? No. Is Sony out there promising that all these games going forward is going to be on Xbox? No. Y'all want PlayStation to have no longer have exclusives. That's why it's a lot of videos and a lot of tweets of people saying exclusives are dead. You can look up any fucking loser's channel right now. I'll show you a loser nigga right now. Watch. See, I'll use this nigga right here, right? This nigga Big Cloud, bro. Like, we all know that Big Cloud is one of the fakest gamers in the gaming space. And I'm not even saying that in a bad way. It's just, it's what it means, a PC guy now, right? That's what he is now. It's, you know, he's a PC guy. He was an Xbox guy. He was a Nintendo guy. He's a PlayStation guy. He's whatever can get him clicks and likes and views. And he managed to get 1,800 people to watch this video over 2 months, which is a plus for him, right? And it's the same shit. Like, PlayStation just ended exclusives because now we gotta start talking about exclusives being dead in order to make and ignore Xbox, right? And what Xbox is doing in order to make Xbox sound okay. That's what they're doing because they need drama. That's one thing that I noticed. People always try to say that I'm the one causing drama when I'm not the one causing drama. I'm just calling shit how I see shit. I'm calling shit for what the truth of the matter is, not for the non-truths. And I don't even be saying nothing bad. Like, I don't care a fuck about Big Cloud and his fucking hustle or how he want to do shit. If he does it that way, fine. These type of niggas get mad when you say something opposing the bullshit that they say. You know what I'm saying? It's just, or if you tell them the truth, like how I told Doc about, like, bro, you look a certain way, Doc, dark dog. You look a certain way when you act like this, when you do this, when it's like this, you look a certain way, bro. And it's just like, that's cool if that's what you want to do, but I'm being cool as fuck to let you know how you look instead of being one of these fucking niggas around you who not telling you how you look. If you don't want to look that way, then you need to think about what you're doing. But if you don't mind, then don't mind me saying it. Because I'm not finna sit here and be fake and watch fakeness go off. There's no time in the game and space for that right now. Xbox is dead. It's a dead console. And the only thing they want to do is turn the name Xbox into a brand. Which also doesn't make sense because Xbox actually has a meaning and it has nothing to do with software. That's the thing. I mean, when people hear Xbox, they think Xbox. They think that their Xbox stuff that they have is going to follow them over. It's just all kind of negative bullshit going around. But it's people like these niggas who want to continue the negativity when there shouldn't be any. So instead of console warring, they're warring consoles. And I know that sounds backwards, but think about what I'm saying. Because they're not, the console war is between two consoles and who's doing better at what. And then that's supposed to be a good thing. Consoles competing with each other and trying to outdo people with games. It stopped being that. It became, warring consoles, into where people like this are choosing which console they want to say something negative about. They don't really talk about the games. And if they are talking about games, they're saying something negative about them. You don't see too many Let's Plays from these type of niggas. You can check my channel if you want to. I wish a motherfucker would. I show y'all games early. Showed y'all Silent Hill early. Showed y'all Battlefield early. I showed y'all plenty of games early. I do gameplay. I like to play by myself, but still, I still do gameplay because I'm ultimately excited about games that I get, especially if I get them early. I risk this channel to show people at least an hour early. You know what I mean? At least an hour early. I risk my channel. I know I'm not going to get any money off of it. It's not about that. It's about gaming, and that's a positive thing. Me, I do say negative shit, but it's because the shit that's happening with Xbox is negative. I'm not creating negativity like this, saying it's over. PlayStation's not having exclusives, but then Ghost of Yote comes out exclusively. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you're making shit up. You're not console warring. No. You are at war with consoles. You don't like gaming. You don't like gaming. You're not excited about gaming. You're not happy about gaming. And it's because you've led this unhappy life. And then when you look at some of these Xbox dudes, not all of them, but some of them, like dudes like Kids Move, always respected Kids Move. Only because, not because of what he says, not because of what he stands for, but because at the end of the day, he games. At the end of the day, he's a gamer. He'll game on PlayStation, he'll game on Xbox. I don't think I've seen him play on Nintendo, but I think he said he owns one. I don't know. But it's not always just negativity. It's always like he'll go and play The Last of Us and he'll be pissed off and he'll show his reactions, and that's hilarious. That is a gamer. You know what I'm saying? That is somebody I can't say anything to. I'd be like, show me your gamer score. He'll show here go my gamer score. What you got? Nigga, like, that's what gamers do. So it's like, but it's a lot of these motherfuckers like that Sears worker, Hargeet. That motherfucker, like, I don't think gamer, cuz just here for the negativity. He want to show his anger towards something. There's that one couple that I didn't even put in this video because I think they're so far from being gamers like that I don't need to even show them niggas. And I'm not saying that they don't game. I'm just saying that that's just flat out lying. And if you follow any of them, like, their words really don't have any significance in the gaming space simply because all they do is fucking lie. Like, clearly lie. Like, clearly just stupid lies. Making up shit, getting aggressive, but want to be in their own space. But it's just, that time needs to end. The warring against consoles needs to end. The console war is over, and that's nobody's fault but Microsoft's, all right? Whether you bought games or not, they would have sold more games if they made better choices. But nah, Microsoft's choices were never based on gaming in the first place. It's just people like y'all who pretend to follow it want to either ignore the issues or try to make up excuses for those issues. And since this video is basically based on shit that was talked about a year ago or over a year ago. Since then, the narrative has changed. Since then, now it's okay. Oh, no, they're not going to bring this. Oh, they're not going to bring that. Oh, then they bring this. And now they're quiet and now they're regrouping. Right now, today, that's what the fuck they're doing. They are regrouping to try to figure out how to damage control this shit. And it's just like, bro, damage control right now ain't the time. It's not the time. They are charging you $30 a month on Game Pass. They have removed all exclusives. You guys just still want to sit here and talk about the next hardware when there's absolutely no reason to have this hardware. The most attractive hardware now that you can get would be a PlayStation. And it's not because I prefer PlayStation. It's not because PlayStation has sold more consoles. It's because PlayStation will have your games and their games day and date. You can go to PC, you won't get PlayStation games day and date, and you won't even get all of them. You can go to PC and deal with all the issues over there at PC that PC gamers don't want to tell you about. You can get you a handheld even though you didn't like a handheld and overspend on a handheld that costs more than the consoles that look, play, and have more games than that fucking handheld. Fuck, you can go to fucking Nintendo and play games that actually are put together correctly and it's focused straight up on gaming. You can do that. Or you can continue to follow Microsoft and they'll turn your gaming library that you spent money on into cloud-only games. That's what's going to happen. All the games that you bought that they keep telling you that you're not going to lose and they're going to preserve everything. Yeah, they are. They are going to preserve it, nigga. You ain't going to be able to play it unless it's on the cloud. And one day, they're going to start making all games on the cloud. And they're going to back it up with this super souped up PC, Super Max, and then have y'all playing on the cloud using those Super Max PCs to where you get, they'll brag about resolutions and frame rates that you can't get on these third-party hardwares that they're going to try to sell. They're saying, oh, we're going to make a first-party hardware. They're going to make you a Surface. Okay, that's what they're gonna make you a Surface. That's what it is, bro. You're gonna have a fucking Surface. Enjoy that. That's first party. Y'all think that Xbox is the only thing Microsoft got as first party? Like y'all stupid. I don't believe that they're going to make an Xbox simply because Xbox doesn't make them money. All right, you can say what you want, believe what you want. I don't care. I don't care because I see all of what's happening right now. If they believed in the console, they'd make sure Costco and Sam Clubs have Xboxes. They would send people down to say, hey, what can we do to keep Xbox in here? Bro, we'll charge you less, whatever. We need to make sure the console space first party needs to be taken care of. They'll be going to Walmart and filling all those motherfucking racks up. Nigga, it is the peak time for holiday season. Holiday season ends on Black Friday. After Black Friday, people not buying gifts. Sorry, they really not. They really fucking not, bro. At the end of the day, your peak is in November, bro, on Black Friday. That is the last second. And you're too late if you don't have shit on the shelves by September. You need to have overstock by September. And if you don't have that, then you have already failed. Xbox has continuously spoken about how the holiday season is where they get the majority of their sales at. And if they don't have shit on the fucking shelves, then they're not going to get sales. And you guys think that they want to go first party? They have discontinued the Xbox and haven't told you yet is what happened. These consoles not on the shelves don't mean shit to Walmart or Target or Costco or anything like that. They know they would sell those off in this part of the year. They know they can get less if they think that it's going to sell less, but they would have it on the shelves because people walk into their places looking for these things. So it's like you really got to think about what's going on. It's over for them. It's over for the traditional console that they keep telling you ain't no good no more. It's Christmas. It's supposed to be a time of giving, a time of love, snowballs. But most importantly, it's a time of reflection. So I'm going to leave y'all with this. I'm going to show y'all and help y'all reflect just how difficult this 1 year has been. This 1 year, the difficulties of being an Xbox fan.
Don't believe everything you're hearing about the doom and gloom. Xbox is in a very precarious, difficult situation right now. And if they are, and I do believe, Mag, that they are paring back their consoles. I'll bet you the real truth is that instead of sending 10 Xboxes to that particular target that quarter, they're like, send 2 of them.
So I think the most telling thing about what we're hearing from these employees that are, chiming in from Walmart and Target is that this is happening literally right before the holiday season.
You've also seen the next Xbox hardware release. Our Xbox.
When I saw the actual statement from Microsoft that future first-party consoles are still coming, that was kind of good news. Obviously, I think things could still change, right? You just don't know.
There's the upcoming release of Black Ops 7, which currently isn't looking so hot due to the fact that Battlefield 6 is currently dominating the gaming space when it comes to.
You've also seen the next Xbox hardware release.
Even weeks before new Halo projects are revealed at the Halo World Championship on October 24th, after working on Halo for 17 years,
I think that Microsoft is a threat to this industry, to their customers, and to the hobby as a whole.
This is going to blow up in every corporation's face.
Hey everyone, Xbox Game Pass. As far as I'm aware, Microsoft has not engaged in the same kind of profit sharing that has driven like the mobile industry, for instance, to sell like mobile kiosks and mobile stores selling plans and selling hardware and then getting a long-term kickback. So there doesn't appear to be a similar system in place to help subsidize this hardware for Microsoft's partners.
Xbox hardware, like I can understand fully why so many people are like, it's dead,
They are not Starfield or Indiana Jones.
Enough that they came out and said, yeah, we're still building first-party hardware. Which
that is Game Pass, and Sony does not have any sort of answer to Game Pass. It doesn't make any sense, and I canceled it.
Paris, if you really wanted me to stay off of social media, maybe you wouldn't throw my name through the mud and act like.
I'm very, very sad. As someone who's been a big fan of Xbox since the very beginning, I've always been a big fan of Xbox. Even when things weren't going their way, I always have. But I do think we are really seeing like a slow motion end to Xbox as we knew it.
As recently as a year ago, I think as of July of last year, Game Pass was $17 USD a month for the Ultimate.
You know what? I'm going to call my local Sam's Club right now. I want to verify this story. Let's see here. Because I want to know if this is an old story or like what's going on with this inventory.
Thank you. That was beautiful. I said it went back a year, but really went back a month. But still, hey, you get the point. I'll also leave you with this.
Wow, guys, that is a lot to process. And I'm still trying to comprehend how Halo is coming to PlayStation. You heard it right. It's coming to PlayStation. I mean, I cannot even believe it. Brian, how excited are you about this evolution here?
It's a huge deal, Lottie. It's a long time coming. We're just super excited to be able to welcome even more players now into the franchise we love, to fall in love with Halo the same way that we all did, 24 years ago here at this point. And as a community guy, I know the Halo community is super excited to welcome in their friends as well. And it's just going to mean more Halo for everyone. And it's really a new era. Halo is on PlayStation going forward, starting with Halo Campaign Evolved.
Since 2013, niggas told me to wait, told me it'll be cool, sick, it'll be straight. Wait to E3, Phil got us, I swear he gon' turn it all around, Xbox will be great. 7 years later, still holding out hope, folks praying to the gods cause they wanna see change. Looking out the window, watching all their hopes and dreams go huffing and puffing and bursting in flames. Patiently waiting, I waited for nothing. They cancel more games than they put in the oven. You cowards are sheep and you swear that you gamers. Praising this nigga for constantly fronting. Blaming Diabetric, but he was the realest. He told you the truth, but you got in your feelings. Now how do you feel when you look in the mirror? He sold you a dream like a couple of children. Who are we kidding? You knew it was business. This dude is a liar. Look at his eyes, his crooked smile and his wicked vision. Gave you the X but had nothing to show. Bragging about power, outflashed by the pro. 4.2 was greater than 6, and that don't make sense, you son of a bitch. No one wants an Xbox. It don't matter the services or T-flops. You can keep that little Game Pass, we good, bruh. If you ain't focused on games, then what you good for? Nothing, nigga. No one wants an Xbox. It don't matter the services or T-flops. You can keep that little Game Pass, we good, bruh. If you ain't focused on games, then what you good for? Nothing, nigga. Xbox has more controllers than it got games. Xbox got a code to niggas who are insane. Xbox is the worst platform ever created. Xbox is the only console I have traded. That's the truth, you probably think I hate it. No, I hate the people that's behind the brand. And the fans are nuts for not giving a fuck about having a console without a stance. They rather stand but will not demand that the people they pay provide better content. The Series X is a lost cause, I would never buy it, I'm just being honest. It's a waste of money just like the X. Blowing smoke with broken promises. Big talk but no action, with a moron as the head of marketing. Team Green is a running joke. PlayStation got Miles Morales with Aloy in the background. Now that's what I call having talent. No one wants an Xbox. It don't matter the services or T-flops. You can keep that little Game Pass, we good, bruh. If you ain't focused on games, then what you good for? Nothing, nigga. No one wants an Xbox. It don't matter the services or T-flops. You can keep that little Game Pass, we good, bruh. If you ain't focused on games, then what you good for?
Look, do what you do. Xbox is the best box. Wise words from the best box. Phil Spencer convinced you niggas that PlayStation get next off. Y'all niggas been waiting a hot minute, like 3 dots on a text drop. Long time. Didn't they promise you gameplay, not traders ran on a desktop? Y'all niggas don't know much though. Nope. The Squad of King go cutthroat. Xbox niggas talk major shit. I'm looking at them like the fuck folk. Phil Spencer came through the back room, left you niggas at the front door. Cut 5 games, made Game Pass. I told you niggas not to trust hoes. I been there and I done those. Shoot facts like a snub nose. Day one buying PlayStation, hold it up like a gun pole. I'll expose all you fuck niggas. Getting used like a sex bot. PC beggars getting y'all exclusives. Ain't no reason to hit GameStop because
no one wants an Xbox. It don't matter the services or T-flops. You can keep that little Game Pass, we good, bruh. If you ain't focused on games, then what you good for? Nothing, nigga. No one wants an Xbox. It don't matter the services or T-flops. You can keep that little Game Pass, we good, bruh. If you ain't focused on games, then what you good for? Nothing, nigga.
I want diversity on your platform. I don't give a fuck what type of impact you think this shit has. I don't care what kind of goddamn impact. Only thing I wanted to impact is my thoughts. That it's a badass motherfucker. That's the only thing I wanted to impact. You know? At the end of the day, invest in the games. That's all I got for y'all. OBJ the Don, signing off.
Yes, I found it necessary to play the entire song. Yes, it fits right into exactly what was said. Yes, it's the best gaming song ever created. And yes, Forza Gears and Halo needs to be shut the fuck down. I don't goddamn it. They need to add a PlayStation version of that shit. I don't know, nigga. Sick already did one. That nigga need to send me the motherfucking beat to that. Nigga, I need to jump on. All I gotta say is, hey, Xbox fans. We told you. And I'm going to continue to run circles around you with the celebrations. The final apple has finally been delivered. 95% of those apples on that tree, and there were hundreds, have come true. Apples that were predicted by me and the round table. It is what it is, though. Skin Threats Gaming, hit the like. Hit the hype. Subscribe, don't. Hit the bell. Become a member. It helps the channel. We out.